Let's go live, see what. Preparing to live stream the meeting, setting up a meeting on your YouTube live, blah, blah, blah. Done. All right, hold on, let me.
Yep, looks like we're live.
Good to go. It's not showing up on my channel. Oh, there we go. As if it's not showing up on my channel, but it is now. So, hey, 307 Scoot, what's up? You know, I think Scoot, that big plastic bumper that's on the front of that thing, you should keep that on. Just put a bit of foam, put a bit of foam behind it, and just leave it and have. I wouldn't do any other type of bumper in the front of that thing. Green Frog, hey, what's up? Imagine meeting you here.
Mm-hmm.
Cause man, it's crazy. I must have a crazy storm coming in. I can just hear the rain beating off the windows right now. I tell you what, though, these wheels are. I keep forgetting the camera's up here now instead of down here, but them things are so scale with tire. So that's what I'm gonna do now, just build the rest of them.
Nice.
But they're actually not so bad at beadlocks to get together. Like a lot of the other ones were disastrous to try and get together. Like, you know?
Yeah, you got to really pay attention with those steelies to make sure you don't offset them so they look right.
I know that I built ones one time, thought I was like, oh man, I've done such a great job of these. And then when I held the wheel up, it was like none of these center pieces like one was gonna cross this way, one was going that way, and I was like, no way, that can't be right. I was like, are these things not meant to line up where they're all in the same direction? Like,
Right.
and now I just noticed when I hold this one up, one, two, three, four of them are lined up, and there's two of them that's slightly off. How to hold that up and look at it closely. It's like the
Okay.
bottom two are slightly off.
Off. Yep.
You know? I didn't even notice that until there now. Like, so I don't know if I will take it completely apart to read it. You know what? I might as well.
Right. Got
It'll be
time.
it'll be something nobody else will notice it, but it'll be something that'll just annoy the life out of me looking at it. Like, you know.
We do it nice because we do it twice.
Yeah, that's it. Because it's something I'll know it's there. Like, if you know what I mean. Like,
Kevin Gibbs is in the chat.
Kevin
Western New York
Gibbs.
Ventures and RC Wrenching on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the beadlocks, Kevin, for that military truck for the one I have because I have a lot of I put the little lights and stuff on the other day on when we were off chat, so I'll just show you it really quick. So I just been doing some painting, like, so I painted out the black parts of the windows and the black around here, and painted out this black. I have the other side to do, but I just added in all the backlights. So just doing the little footery details on the back of the cabin that wouldn't have me cursing and blinding on a live chat. No, because when I dropped one of them teeny tiny screws, there was a lot of language that wasn't nice language coming out of me. Mhm. Man, can you hear that rain even? No?
Yeah.
Crazy.
And put people to sleep.
Yeah. Just, that's a big set. Is that all MIPs in front of you there, is it?
Yeah. It's the metric, the standard, and then the nut drivers.
Oh, you've got all the different things in them, yeah. Nice.
Yep.
Very nice
And then the
collection.
speed tips.
Oh, they're for the drill, are they?
Yep.
Something I don't have is I don't have a drill. Like, so,
It's nice for certain things for sure.
yeah,
Definitely don't want to tighten stuff all the way down with it, but certain times when you're in a hurry or if you don't feel like taking 20 screws out, or have a bunch of long ones to put in.
yeah, yeah. Hey, RC Dennis, what's up? 12R1, what's up? Just ranching, something to do, and the evening we get home from work. I might as well. I was going to be doing it anyway, so I said I might as well do it with friends and sit here on my own doing it like I would normally do.
Kevin says the details what makes it pop. It looks killer.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin. Big Head RC, what's up? Yeah,
DG
all them details on it, Kevin. I'm sure you know from doing the LC70, like there's some of the screws that are so small. It was like the language that would have been coming out with me, YouTube would have like banned my channel for years. Oh yeah, the screw. I wish I had one of the screws to show you how small the freaking things were. It's like insane. No, that's small. This is the screwdriver I had to use to put them in. Like one
looks
of
like
like those little,
eyeglasses.
yeah, that's what it is. Like one of them little screwdrivers for like working on your glasses or something. Like maybe I'll have the 6x6 done by USD. Geez, good. You'd need to have it done by then. That's not the February. I'd like to think you'd have it done by then. But I'm telling you, bro, I would not cut that that front bumper. Like the photos you sent, it just looks so mean. If you painted that whatever, even silver, but done the big bumps on it, paint the big bumps black, where it just looks like a big bull bar, a big pusher bumper. I think it'd be awesome. Get one of the, what do you call it? Like the Tamiya has the foam. Like Tamiya cars have the foam in behind the front to absorb the impacts. I'd get something like that and put it in behind that bumper.
High
I'd
density
do it.
foam.
Yeah, that's what
Paul
I
Run
would. Yeah,
working on his Outcast. I haven't seen the picture yet. Send me it.
yeah. Maybe I've done BST. I bought an assorted screw set to replace the ones I dropped. Good idea, Kevin, because the other night I dropped one of them little tiny ones. Oh man, I was on. Remember that post you done me looking for a screw? That's what I was like. I was like just running around the floors. Did you get all the wrenching done on the Gen 8 Keegan? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't put the servo winch in it yet, but I probably will. I haven't gotten
What
around
did
to it.
what did you get, a Reefs servo
Yeah,
winch? Is it?
I got the Reefs servo winch and the Reefs front bumper mount replacement, so you can mount the servo winch.
Oh, nice. What did you get, the programmable one?
Yeah, like in the Vanquish.
Yeah. Oh, you put one of them in the Vanquish too, yeah?
Yep.
Nice. What like what's programmable about it? The speeds, is it, or what is it?
I don't know if it's programmable or if it's it comes with a controller, but the servos they're program. This let's see, it says built-in programmed winch controller, and I don't believe it. Yeah, just no, it is fully programmable. You're right. So I guess I'll have to read the directions here. I got the dongle thing right in front of me.
The reads for it. Hey, Christ King, what's up? Hey guys,
I'm
stop by to say hi on a 12-hour second, getting ready to start. Rather you than me, Christ King.
oh
As I
man,
would normally say, could be worse, could be me.
looks like Scoot's 98% sure he'll keep the bumper.
Yeah.
Eric's Suits is going to end up painting it. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Looks like you can adjust the servo angle, servo neutral, PWM power, adjust the servo output power, higher the power, higher torque, and higher current consumption. Damping factor sets the servo damping. Not positive what that is, but sensitivity adjusts the servo's deadband. Soft start slows the power restoration when powering the servo. Servo will gently turn to the position of the current input signal. This program function helps prevent damage from incorrect mounting while powering on. Kind of handy, like if you don't have the servo horn aligned.
Yeah. That's handy, though, isn't it? So it's
Inversion.
self-center and everything, yeah?
What was that?
It self-centers and everything then, self-goes, yeah?
Uh, with the soft start, it looks like Servo will gently turn to the position of current input signal.
Shit, that's nice. So you don't have to worry about it being you burning out the servo with the wheels in the wrong direction when you turn it on or something. Like,
Yeah, without setting your endpoints.
yeah. Things are just getting way too smart, you know?
Yeah, there's a whole laundry list of stuff here.
Yeah. Man, I cannot get these things to line up right now. See, you did it like that, they line up. See. What I should do is mess with them and then put like a little silver mark on them now and I get it right.
Right, for alignment.
Yeah. Oh, that's miles off. There, that's it. Perfect right there. So let me get a silver Sharpie and I'll mark that. I don't know why they make them so difficult. Like, just make them freaking push together and that's it.
Now, Scoot, I'm not on Facebook or anything, but I gotta get your email. Actually, I might have it. I can send you mine. I'll give you my email address soon. I'd like to see that.
Oh, what's that? His 6x6?
Yep. I've seen it briefly in the chats, I think.
Yeah, it is sweet.
It's like Bournemouth's in. Hey, Bournemouth. RC
Hey,
show up.
what's up? How's things? RC show off, welcome in. RC next Tuesday. Sup, Sean? Hey, Green. RC next Tuesday. I thought you were going to bed an hour ago.
Hey, I thought all your engine was done. You really whipped through the vehicles the other night.
I know, but he was in that. We were in that other chat there, sure, and he was going to bed an hour ago. So
That must have been Bill. This must be Jay still. Because
yeah,
Bill got off and then Jay got on.
yeah. I think Jay even said he was going to bed. It was like, if I had your emails, guys, I'd send you an invite for any
Kevin
of
Gibbs
for Bournemouth.
on.
Yeah, what's that? Yeah, look
Kevin
at
Gibbs
that.
says
Sorry, what was that? Kevin Gibbs said what?
he sent you a pic of the LC70.
Oh, he did. I'll check that out in a little while, Kevin. So I'm not using my phone for the chat. Actually, I have more phones here somewhere too. I have like 3 iPhones lying around here somewhere. Yeah, look, that a simple little fucking thing like that. Put a marker on the wheel, and now they're lined up. Why didn't I think of that at the start? Like, you know what they say about common sense? Not common.
Jay said Billy's gone to bed.
Yeah,
Crash King's off.
no problem. Christ King.
Don't work too hard.
Enjoy your shift, man. As I said before, could be worse, could be me. So. All good. Cheers,
Good.
guys. Hey, Jay. Hey, Billy. Go Bournemouth. Bournemouth. So I'm just putting these wheels together, Jay, for that boom racing one. This is the second time putting this fucking one together because when I put it together, then I realized that the little slots weren't lining up. Which sucks. Big Head RC. Tank really lose his job. No, I don't think Big Head RC. I don't, because it's in quotation, so I don't know if he's talking about like just in general, cheer me up to everybody that maybe lost a job through COVID or something or something. I don't know. I just seen the thing literally right before it's coming on as well, but I did notice it was in quotations. So to be quite honest, I have no idea. I have no idea. I hope he didn't. Like, that would suck. But in today's climate, you just never freaking know what's going on. Man, I feel I'm getting homesick here listening to that rain beating off the back window. It's like I'm sitting in my mom's house. Still jealous, man. It's my birthday in November. I might treat myself to one. Jay, you absolutely should. Although the one Jay that's really nice is like I get the full back on mine, but the one that comes sort of like a halfback, like a D110, but with a halfback on it, that one's really nice. I think I
Right.
might just have to pick one of them up too, just to be on the safe side, you know?
Might as well have a couple of that chassis, then you can get spares and know about it a little bit.
Yeah, so I might as well, because it's nice that the half bed one is nice, like with open back on it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's closed and spicy because they done all the work, so they closed it in everything. You don't need to actually cut it and build
Modify.
it or do anything like that. They actually done all that for you. What the hell?
Tailgate goes down too, I assume.
Huh?
Tailgate goes down on it, I'd assume.
Yeah. What the hell size of screw is this?
Should I say the boot opens?
Huh?
The boot opens. Is that what do you call a tailgate? Trunk's a boot, but
Oh, the boot. For this one, everything opens. So on this one, everything opens. So I'll show this side, because this side you got the driver. That's the driver and the steering wheel. But everything opens in this one. Like, so the other day I was just doing all the lights and everything, but everything opens like so, all the back door. But the other one cuts off just right behind, right where this window is here. The other one cuts off, so it gives you all the back windows across, and then it's just an open back. Pick up the other one, and it's really nice too. Like, so I think that's the one. I'll pick one of them up next.
Jay says the halfback is his choice too.
Yeah, the halfback is nice, like, so I'll definitely be picking one up, I think. I can't find a freaking thing small enough for these. I must have had something because I done. What the heck did I do with it? That one's too big. That one's too big.
Uh-oh. It's a weird size or something.
Yeah, I must have had one. I had one because I put
Put
I
it
put it
together.
together already. What did I just do?
Javier says send some of that rain his way, Sean.
Oh yeah. Hey Javier, brother, how are you? Yeah, it just all of a sudden it started raining really hard here, like storming. I didn't think we were meant to be getting any storms. Although in
Yeah,
saying that, I don't really pay much attention to the weather anyway. So it
yeah,
could have
right.
been it could have been telling me all week big thunderstorms coming or thunderstorms due, but I wasn't really paying attention. No, what size is this fucking thing? Obviously, I have something somewhere that fits it because I got so much of it tightened already.
Did that kit come with any Allen wrenches or anything?
Huh?
Does that kit come with Allen wrenches or a
No, it
T
doesn't.
wrench?
No, none of that. But I obviously had some. It's freaking tight. Like, look at all the size of that. I don't know if you can even see it. It's that small. Like the back of it. Like a 1.5 is too big for it. I don't even know what size this freaking Allen wrench is. That's like a 1, and that's too big. Man, that's crazy. I definitely had something like for I didn't just
Do
magically
maybe
fucking
it's
put
standard.
it in.
They wouldn't have standard screws in there, obviously, being it's made in China. I wouldn't think anyway.
No, the freaking body has the bloody body had all Phillips head screwdriver, all Phillips heads in it.
Right?
But they actually weren't bad though. They weren't ones that like they didn't ring out on me or anything, so it's not so bad, you know.
Yeah, they're at least decent Phillips
Yeah.
head, not like the Tamiya proprietary screw head.
Oh yeah, yeah. They suck a lot.
Kevin
Ah,
Gibbs is at
there we go.
two. How much?
I knew I had something.
Find it.
Yeah, found it.
Nice. Put it
What
someplace safe, probably.
it's a .050. So
Oh yeah,
all the guys working on their bishers wouldn't be used to something like well the size that little thing. It's
5100.
tiny. Point five point 0.050. Is nuts. How much
Don't
how much
don't turn
snow
too hard.
was getting? Yeah, yeah, 307's good. That's crazy. He's like snow already. It's
Yeah,
freaking
Wyoming.
yeah. It's September. Oh, like come on.
Yeah, there's a cold front coming down from Canada, going to give the people out west a little bit of a break. But yeah,
Yeah,
there's snow in like in the Rockies, I think, or Colorado.
yeah, but snow in September and like all week. He showed me a thing all weeks in the 30s. With them 29, 30. That's freaking January, February weather. Like, why would anybody want to live in that?
Jay says you're so proud of your little one.
That's what she said. Or she said, I don't know what you're proud of.
It's going to take off for a little bit. He said he'll be back if we're still here.
No problem.
Looks like he's gotten 6 inches though.
That's what she said too. Yeah, 6 inches of, like still 6 inches of snow in September, man. And early September, not like but
Yeah, it's going.
I seen Colorado even yesterday too. It had first time in 20 years at this date. It had snow even like too.
Yep, higher elevations. Yep, Denver and
Yeah. That's what they were saying. That's the first time in 20 years that that section had snow at this time of year too.
I've heard that it's going to be a bad winter, but like every winter you hear that.
I know, yeah, they're all like honestly the you ask me, the Home Depot and all have stocks in the Weather Channel. As soon as something goes wrong, as soon as they've got way too much stuff, it's like, hey, you know what? Let's tell them that there's a big storm coming or this. Let's sell out. Like, how many snowstorms have you heard of where people are running out and like buying everything in the store, and you wake up and there's like freaking not even a half an inch on the ground, like you know.
Mm-hmm.
You're expecting to wake up like a lot of the time. I'm like, yes, a couple of days off work, and then you wake up and there's like a half, and you're like, seriously, man, gotta go to work now.
Miss me.
Like, nuts. Hey, Swampers, what's up?
Hey, Bill.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've missed a lot of the rain this year. We're like in between two lakes and on top of a hill, so all the rain's just gone around us. It seems.
yeah. Cause you get a bit more than me, Keegan, because you're a bit further up, aren't you?
Yeah, last few years we've gotten lots of rain, but
Yeah,
been a dry one this year. Yeah, I'm higher elevation and up north further too.
yeah. So you would get a bit more. But now we're like you're just up 17, is it, or where are you up?
Yeah, if you go up 17, I'm probably half an hour, 15 minutes off of 17.
Yeah, not so bad.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause it takes me about 20 minutes to get on to 17. Like not even probably 10 minutes, and I'd be on 17 as well. Like
Right. Yeah, it's probably about 20 minutes for me to get to it. I'm out in the sticks,
Yeah,
driving normal speed limits.
yeah, you're in the boondock.
Yeah, Dennis was asking about that. If you were still thinking about going out on the 26th earlier, out in Cleveland.
Yeah,
RC.
I am actually. That's the Cloud9 crawlers show. I am thinking about it. Like, so I was thinking maybe if I leave Friday after work or something, because it's a 6.5, 7 hour drive for me. So I was thinking of leaving Friday after work, get a hotel up there or something, and go crawling Saturday. And then I don't know where I'll stay Saturday night and drive home or something like. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking about it. Like, so I gotta
Nice.
I gotta just run it by the main boss first. Like, my plans are good to the main boss says, no, you've got the kids for the weekend. I shouldn't mock her in case I shouldn't mock her in case she listens in sometime.
Right. She's
And then
watching all.
I'll definitely not be going anywhere.
Never know when she's going to start a YouTube channel.
Yeah, yeah. The rain is keeping it wet here. So let me line these suckers up again. I'll do the smart way this time, but so
Mm-hmm.
mark them with a Sharpie again.
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing to do with your drive shafts too. Once you get it figured out how it's in sync or whatever it's called.
And like parallel or whatever to get them.
Yeah.
I should have done that the first time. Like, I wouldn't have had to take that other one apart again. Like, beadlocks, like they just don't make life simple with beadlocks, do
No, some of them are tough. And then you go and try
they?
to use tires on manufacturers beadlocks and make it tougher on yourself.
Yeah, like Vanquish do good rims and stuff, but some of their getting some tires onto the rims is a nightmare. Like, it is.
Yep.
And RC 4 wheel drive, they're brutal, but lucky they send you like see that little they actually send you a little freaking I put it on the end of I put it on the end of my own wrench, but they send you their own. That's how small their
Yep.
tire nuts are like the RC
Gotcha.
4 drive ones. But
Okay. Gaz FPV, John Martin's in here, James RC.
hey JM, I sent you an invite too if you check your emails, JM. Hey guys, brother, welcome in, mate. Good to see you. So, any is if you don't know Gaz FPV, go check him out. He has some really good drone videos. Man, he does a lot of bashing as well, like, but his drone videos, I don't know half the time how he knows if he's flying forwards, backwards, upside down, right, left. It's like crazy. I would be so disorientated, be like crashing into every freaking tree in the place.
Looks like John will be on in a minute.
A minute is not good enough, John. Should have been here already. You're late. If you're on time, you're late. I tell you what, though, I didn't even realize that. There are even the hatches for the back, they're actually metal as well. To give you
Yep.
even metal
Yep.
hatches and everything, like. Pretty cool.
Did you just give it the gold test?
Huh? Yeah, I did.
You
Yeah.
give it a no. You give it a no.
So sometimes they look metal, but they're just plastic, like a really hard
Yep.
plastic. So I get the old tested on the
Tab.
feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure here, brother, a long time. All or nothing, Sean. That's it, JM. All or nothing.
I must have missed the notification for that video Javier put out almost a week ago now, but with him, Carl, and the Vanquish, and the rest, and a bunch of the other guys in the group.
Him calling the what?
His Ultra,
The Vanquish.
the Vanquish. Yep.
No, the Vanquish. No. You, him, and Justin with them poser rigs, you know. So it's like I'd say the Ultra though. The Ultra probably is a lot better to drive than the VS410 Pro. Like you know, because look at on your Ultra, like look how far down them portals or the pumpkins stick down, and that's with portals. Like so, imagine them pumpkins with no portals. Fucking crazy, you know.
Justin just hopped in and said, "Hey, I heard that."
Who just popped in?
JB the voice. That's Justin's second channel, I think. Or
Yeah, yeah. He just popped in. Oh, he heard me complaining about the vehicle.
yes, yeah. Said that
Love my
we got the
origin.
Ultra group.
Love my origin. Don't get me wrong, Kevin Gibbs. I actually like the origin too. The origin's nice, but I think the Ultra would be a really nice drive. I think, like you know, so the only one I'm really knocking is the VS410 Pro. Like, there's so much they could have done with that. To like even they know the tires and the wheels were shitty. Well, the rims are not so bad, but the actual tires and everything. So they could have just said, hey, you know what, we're gonna make the truck a little bit cheaper, and we're not even gonna bother giving you tires. Like, what's the point in giving somebody tires if you know they're just gonna be throwaways anyway? So it's costing you money. It's costing you money to put them tires into production and do the tires. So you could have actually spent that money somewhere else on the rig. Like, you
It's
know?
not like they're cheap tires either. I think replacement they're $30 a pair.
Yeah. AC Froggies, what's up, man? I did send you an invite this time, AC Froggies. I know I forgot the last time, but I did send you one this time.
Big BRC saying hello, Sean.
Hey, Big BRC, what's up, man?
He stopped in early and said, "Oh, that was Big Head RC, my bad. What's up, friends with normal sized heads?"
Yeah. But so I on like the Origin. The thing I like about the Origin, like it came with everything, freaking metal and aluminum. Like it came good. The VS410 Pro, like they made the VS410 Pro. They
For a profit.
they made it $100 cheaper than the Origin, but they took maybe $350 worth of parts off it. So it's like, how can you justify taking $300 worth of parts off a truck, but only lowering the price by $100? You know what I mean? Like that's one nice thing about the Origin. Everything it had aluminum skid plates, aluminum, like everything was aluminum.
It's
Like,
probably why it was a limited edition. They
yeah,
just got everybody. They wanted everybody to want it, and then they don't let everybody have it. Makes everybody buy the less good ones, I guess. Less
yeah,
hopped up anyway. Less money for you.
yeah. Because then they came out with the VS410 Pro, and like I was honestly, legitimately excited to get that truck because I believed the hype, like you know, and I was legitimately happy to get it. And then I started running it, and it was like, what the hell is this for real here? Hey, Black Wolf RC, Tony, VS410 hater strikes again. Yeah, totally, Tony. So, but the VS410 Ultra, I think, it's definitely a better option.
Yeah, it's more capable.
No problem, Tony. I just sent bundles, emails out to anybody, like just to send an invite out, and just putting the wheels together for that rig anyway, and just instead of sitting here doing it on my own board, I said I might as well just. That's the things about my lives. My lives are just random. Like there's no
Right.
time to them, no rhyme or reason. They're just like do yeah, it's like do I still want to sit in here falling out with myself, my alter ego, or do I want to just chat to some people, keep my alter ego at bay?
John, your alter ego, John,
Yeah, that's it.
your other driver.
Yeah, Sean does some stuff, and John, the alter ego, he does the other stuff. Sometimes he's a better driver than Sean. Hmm?
Which would you say, left hand or right hand is Sean? The guy that leads the pack is left hand usually, right?
Yeah, for some weird reason, even though I'm right-handed, when I'm driving the two trucks, I prefer my left hand to be in front. For some weird, I don't know why that is. Like, I don't. But I prefer whatever one's on the left stick to be driving first, whatever one's on the right stick following behind. So I guess the alter ego is stronger than I thought. He takes over and comes that. I bet he will no longer support my alter ego, Kevin Gibbs. Gotta run. Hard to see what I can do. No problem, big BRC. Later. You all out of wrenching tonight too, Keegan, yeah?
Oh, no, I'm just debating on what size tires to put on the Ultra. I got a few different options. I think the big ones are too big. I bought 4.73s and they're just a little too big
Yeah. And what were they for?
for the Ultra. The Vanquish.
Yeah.
Vanquish, what you want to call it?
What, 4.73s were too big?
Yeah, they look pretty goofy on it. I'll grab it.
What ones did you use, Javier? I think you just used regular. Even my alter ego doesn't go that far, Javier. 4.9 Hyrex. I'm gonna load up a new video called Traxxas Max Crash Bash. Sweet Big B, we'll keep an eye out for it. Yeah, what these actually aren't so bad of beadlocks to go together once I figured out to actually line them up before putting them together, because this one I had to do twice, because when I put it together and then I looked, these bloody center pieces were all off whack. They didn't line up. So that's why I was marking this one was Sharpie, and they went together really easy. JM, welcome in. What's up, buddy? Man, did that thing go right through that wheel?
So we went with 4.19 Hyrax's Kevin Gibbs on its. I got 4.19.
Hello.
Yep, we got
Hey,
you.
John.
Can you hear us, John?
Howdy.
Howdy, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah, we got it.
Yeah, so let me guess, your alter ego likes the Vanquish Pro, right?
Huh?
Does your alter ego like the
Nah,
Vanquish Pro too?
Nah, he was the one driving it mainly, and he hated it.
Oh.
He was the one that made me sell it.
Javier says he's got a
Just
Royal.
thought I'd ask since, we're talking alter egos here.
Yeah. I got a Royal Rumble here with the two boys lying SmackDown, and I know how that goes, Javier. It's like freaking crazy. I had it the other night. That's why I had to leave. It was like, Jesus, two of them were about to kill each other. I bribed them before I went on the chat with Javier. I bribed them with ice cream because their ma wasn't around. So I bribed them with ice cream. I come up on the chat and stuff. Man, two of them were killing each other by the end of it. Because the ice cream wore off after a while.
The sugar kicked in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how far along Sean gets. I have the body all done. Like, so. I have the body done. It's just the putting the beadlocks together right now. Beadlocks are weird though, because the little screw in them can actually pull right through the freaking pull right through to the other side. That's crazy.
That's not
Yeah,
good.
yeah, so you can actually tighten them that it'll pull itself right through. What are you working on, Jam?
Nothing at the moment. I just got out here, so I'm debating on what I want to start messing with.
Yeah. So what ones are they, Keegan?
These ones are mud trains, BF Goodrich mud trains. They're a little bit smaller than the BF Goodrich all trains.
Oh yeah, there's a good bit difference in them.
Yep.
And they still look too big. Oh,
No, these ones are okay. These are like the 4.19 and 4.35.
oh
That's
okay. Yeah.
4.19. But like these landmines, I thought looked kind of big. These are the 4.7.
What are they? The J Concept landmines?
Yeah. They look a little big. What do you think?
Right. Yeah, I'm surprised they're too big. Right.
Well, I'm sure they got different sizes. These are the 4.73s, I think.
Yeah. Oh, they do look big though. Well,
Yeah.
I guess it's just the thread pattern on them, is it? Oh no, yeah, they do look big.
Yeah, they're
Look
pretty
at
big.
freaking 2.2s. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty big. So I think I'll go with one of these two.
Yeah, totally. Kevin Gibbs, the wagon wheels are like neat. These things are. It's weird how some of them can pull through that, like, so, or why that would be. You'd think they would come to a point and just stop.
Yep. It's like paint holding them in place or something.
Yeah. I guess I'll find out if they are meant to pull through any further whenever I take it out and one half of the wheel goes one direction and the other half goes in another direction. I'll be like, oh, maybe you were meant to tighten them more.
I didn't realize Proline did away with their Ziplocs on their bags.
They did.
Yeah.
You can't reseal the bags anymore now, no?
Nope. It must have happened before Horizon even got them.
Yeah, it must have, because them wheels that have been made for a while. Like,
Right.
I like it. I like when they ziplock the bags. Like, you know, some of them ziplock them. Even when
Yep.
the parts come ziplock, like two longer screws to get started in the center and then put all the stuff. Yeah, that's I have wheels like that. These wheels, luckily enough, you don't actually need to do that. But these three locks actually go together okay. Huh, that's actually, I didn't, that's cool. They actually give you spare. I thought I was missing a wheel nut there, but I'm not. So they actually give you a spare. They give you two spare nuts. Actually, I keep forgetting my camera's up here. So they give you two spare nuts and the screw.
bonus. Are you putting thread lock on those?
Nah, I'll pour some in later. Thread lock. Why would you want to do something silly like that? Hey, Richie, brother, how's things? How's
Yeah,
that
not too bad. Bit smoky, but
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. How's that big orange sky treating you?
better today. But it's like, I mean, 3 days ago we were at 94 degrees, and it's now down at 62. That's the kind of difference it's making because the
Yeah.
sun's just not penetrating. It's just like a, well,
Yeah.
about what it should be around this time of year. But you know, when it's cooling down after Labor Day. But
That's
yeah.
a crazy difference.
Yeah.
That's a crazy difference.
But yesterday I've got some of the pictures I took on my iPhone. The trouble is you take a picture on your iPhone and the iPhone pulls like everything so much brighter.
Yeah.
So I could take a picture and send it to you and you'd say, right, Rich, what's that all the fuss about? It looks like normal clear day on there. But if you see it in reality, it's like me taking a picture at like, where to describe it to people? It was yesterday. It was like it was about half an hour past sunset with all the light dipping down.
Yeah.
And yeah, and my yard guys had to stop work yesterday because this about 11 o'clock because the sky was getting darker and darker and darker and they couldn't see what they were doing. And that's like,
That's crazy.
you know, heading towards midday when it should be
Yeah.
peak of the sunlight.
So Tony, I'm building this is the Team Rafi body. So this has everything opens in it. So there's the back doors open. All of these. So it's another Land Rover, of course. So I actually like that little touch that they put in to hold the bonnet open. So I'm building that. It's a Team Rafi chassis, our Team Rafi body, and then it's going to go on the Boom Racing chassis. So that's actually the Boom Racing chassis for it. It's actually really nice. Everything's metal, like the whole metal chassis, everything, even skid plates, everything. But I'm gonna have to take it all apart and make sure it's all greased and all the screws are tightened. It's a really nice chassis though. So this is gonna be nice and scale when it's done. Because that's even like how small the wheels are for it. Even though they're 1.9s, they're still really small. Because they're 1.9 by 1.2 by 3.9s. So they're small across the width, but they're the 1.9 rim still. So RC next Tuesday, Sam, what's up, Rich?
Hey, hi guys, how are you doing?
I think it's just Jay in here tonight. I think Billy.
I will be doing my British Invasion thing coming out. I'm going to try and arrange it for next week, but I need to email everyone so that we're all on the same time frame. I think Sean's probably the main one to it, so we do it maybe like 5 o'clock.
Yeah, totally.
So what's that? So yeah, so about 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then that won't be too late for the RCU next Tuesday, boys. They'll still be up.
Yeah, that's 10 o'clock with them guys.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
So. Hey, Crawling Life on the Rocks. What's up, man?
I'm just going to pull the chat up, Sean. Sorry.
Pomper says he's had a few back out, thread lock all of them.
Yeah, well, I'll probably just fucking pour thread rock into them. I'll just turn them that way and let the thread rock run down through them. It is handy. Because no, my luck, I'll thread lock them now and then need to take them off for some reason, you know. So I'm going to take them all done first. Hey, General Hobbies, what's up? Earl Moorhead, what's up?
You would laugh, people, at the minute. I've fit the Wide Max kit to obviously to my Max on there, and mine had the steel CVDs fitted from the outset, which is unusual. I know everybody said I got plastic, but mine came with the CVDs fitted on there.
Yeah.
I can't get the hexes off, so I've got the car on the side, and I can't finish fitting the kit. I've got the new. If you've got the plastic axles, not a problem because they can obviously just slide out. If you've got the metal CVDs on there, you need to buy the longer shafts.
What?
Can't get the hexes off the car. Come on, mate. It's just driving me crazy.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Can you drill them out? No.
Another.
Well, I could cut them off, but then that means like buying
New ones.
like $160 on there. But I was nearly there with the Dremel the other night in the cutting disc, thinking about doing it. But I've checked every hex key I've tried, just nothing seems to work. Whether I just put a bit too much locks, I'm sure I put. They've got a hex little grub screw down through the middle of them, which grabs the pin, the hex pin.
Yeah, you
on
didn't
there. And
use
I can
the.
only think,
You didn't accidentally
Toots.
use the. Yeah, you didn't accidentally use the red Loctite, did you?
no, I've got that, but I stay well away from it, and I'm just wondering if that is. It's got to be a Loctite issue on there.
Yeah.
But the trouble is, I can't even put the soldering iron down in there to. You can't even see what you're getting to. So I'll get to the bottom of it. It's just
What about
one of
the-
those things that's driving me nuts at the minute.
What about the heat gun, Richie? With a heat gun, maybe?
Yeah, I've got. Yeah, I use the heat gun, which I use for doing all the heat shrink on my leads with. Yeah, I might try that.
Yeah.
That's
Heat
not
the
bad
Allen
idea.
key up. Just heat the Allen key itself up first. Put a lighter to your Allen key
Ooh.
first.
Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah, that might work.
Might have to do it a few times, but
I'll say either that or
Yeah,
get a pair of vice grips and hold the Allen.
Yeah, I
see
can
there.
see that working. Yeah, I'd not thought
hold
of
the
it.
Allen key with a pair of vice grips. Use a blowtorch on it.
RC Voodoo, welcome in. I did
Yeah.
send you an invite, Daniel. as
Yeah,
well.
not thought of that. Thank you, guys. Much appreciate that. Not thought of doing that, but it's been driving me crazy. And I don't want to go overboard on it and like strip a thread or a hex on that on there if I can.
Yeah.
But it's just like, so if you looked at it, it's just like a crazy thing. I've got all the arms fitted on it, and I just need to fit the new drive shafts. And can I get the child-friendly language hexes off? No, I can't.
That's crazy, though, isn't it? The one
But the
that,
trouble is that
yeah.
I can't remember where I bought them from, so I'm not exactly sure what make they are on there. But I mean, they should be fairly easy to remove, but they ain't playing
Yeah,
ball at all at the minute.
Yeah, you must have went crazy.
You got
Must have went crazy with a freaking Loctite.
a Torx, you got a Torx wrench that you can probably get in there and get a little more grip onto that grub screw. One of the little star
Yeah,
wrenches.
I used hardened wrenches, hardened steel wrenches as it is. I've stopped using the cheaper ones and stuff on there. So, but just nothing seems to be grabbing on it. I've tried all four, and just nothing seems to be working. I've tried every size of hex driver I've got in 0.5 mil increments on there, and just nothing seems to work. It's driving me
I wonder
nuts.
what
But
could be causing it.
must be missing something fairly simple, but. Oh, did I seen Elmore? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to pull the comments up, guys. Seen anybody see it? That horrific crash Earl had the other day? How lucky escape was that?
Oh, I didn't see that one yet. Must go
Oh,
check
well, the
it out.
infraction is suddenly the car suddenly went. Earl's going down the road, and car goes drifts maybe slightly to the right and goes to see getting the right hand wheels on the yellow line, and then the car suddenly kicks hard left, smacks into the curb, doing 100 plus.
Oof.
And didn't bust a lot on there. But I wrote to Earl and I said, like, Earl, if you think about it, if the right hand wheels are spinning up on the paint line, the car would turn hard left, not hard right.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, Earl. There's one road Earl
Yeah,
races
it
on
could have
in
been far
Armagh, and he
worse.
must have.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a
Some
great
of the
road.
roads-
It's got a fantastic road to race on.
Yeah, he has, but there must be a bump at a certain
Yeah,
part. There's one road Earl races on
could be
in Armagh,
far
he must have.
Oh, it's a
Some of
great.
the- Where's the feedback coming from?
No, it's me. I've just
Oh.
pulled the comments up. I've shut it down. Sorry. It's,
No worries, no worries.
Yeah.
I find
it catches you out every time. Yeah.
I find a set of standard hacks I never seen before. The day at the road was full of rocks that day.
Earl says the day at the road was full of rocks that day. Yeah. But it's got to have been something like that, Earl, that just kicked that car over because you were doing a great run. I thought the thing was on for a monster run. And then that happened. Something kicked it offline or something. No way to avoid that.
Let me see what's going on with my phone.
Yeah, Kevin Gibbs says screw extraction kits work great. You don't need to drill a hole because of the recessed hex. And I've got a screw extraction kit and I was wondering about testing that on one of them maybe, because I'm running short on options other than cutting the axles off. So how much work have you got? How much more work have you got to do then, Sean, to finish this?
Well, right now I have I'm going to do these bead locks, and then I got to just take the whole chassis apart. I want to just take it all apart, make sure everything is thread locked, greased, everything, so probably another few hours work on it, but I'll do it.
I was going to say, I like that. Not much more to do other than take the entire chassis apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, I could just throw the wheels on it and go. Well, I got to put the electronics and all in it yet. I have them all sitting beside me. I could put them on it, but I want to just make sure it is right and it is going. I'm in no hurry with this rig. That's the thing, so I'll get it out. I'll definitely get it out before winter comes. Get it out and run, because I don't want to just build it and have it sitting there on my shelf, because I don't like shelf queens. So I know why my phone just decided to bloody update. It shut me down on YouTube, and it's like reinstalling YouTube right now. Done an update in the middle of so my chat is doing an update right now. Like insanity.
It must be
Gotta love,
connected.
gotta love technology.
Yeah. So I can't.
Yeah,
even see
mine's
the chat.
buzzing away at me as well, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. Just say, you know what? Let me see if it's working on one of my other phones. Let's see. This phone is hard to see. There's that many freaking cracks in the screen now. Screen shattered when you see if I do it that way.
I was just thinking about getting a new iPhone.
Yeah,
And,
that's
I'm
what
on my
happened.
backup one. I'm on my backup one at the minute, and then I thought, hang on, September. September's when they release the new iPhones, and but supposedly they're not. They're doing the announcement for the new iPhone in September, but they're not dropping it until October. So I might as well wait now.
That one's all cracked and busted as well. It's hard to see on that one though, but
Yeah.
the whole bottom of it's all cracked.
Yeah.
That's what you get when you use phones for making crawling videos. And this one was, I had it like this, and I was driving over it, and the bloody Bronco, took a lean backwards and then just came straight down on the face of the phone. So it couldn't go anywhere else but right on the face of the phone. So let me see. I'm bound to be able to get YouTube on one of these phones. Let's see YouTube. No, this one suddenly decided to update in the middle of. I lost my chat and everything. Hold on. Let's see if I go in with this one. Is it just me, or does the stream keep buffering? Is the stream buffering for everyone else? Voodoo, Earl says mine's okay. And then
No, mine's good.
Yeah, mine looks like it's running all right.
yeah, Earl Moorhead said mine's okay. Sean, are you going to try a scale out underneath? Gas tank, mufflers. Yeah, I actually have these things sitting here that I might end up putting in it somewhere. Kevin, can you see? I actually have these exhausts and everything sitting here. So I might paint them black and put them in underneath it somehow. And then, yeah, I probably will do, because it actually comes with, so the receiver box on it. So where the receiver box is, the underside actually looks like a gas tank. If you can, let me see if I can get it there in that angle. So I'm thinking about just paint these lines silver on it. Then it'll scale out and make it look like the gas tank and everything too. Boom Racing does really good quality stuff with their things. Kevin Gibbs got their LC70, which is friggin' an amazing rig, like, you know. Oh, let me turn that phone down. There we go.
Yeah. Kevin's just asking, Sean, you're going to try and scale the underneath.
Yeah, that's what I was just showing them there, like, so.
Sorry, I was a
All right,
bit
yeah.
hard on
Hey,
that.
RC, yeah, I will
Sorry,
try.
Disturbed by my 11-year-old.
Flash Hobbies, what's up? This is going to be epic rig, Sean. Yeah, hopefully so, Kevin. Because when on one of my other lives, Kevin Gibbs gave me the idea of lighting up the dashboard and that thing. So when I hold up, like, so all these wires, Rich, coming out of this.
Yeah.
So these wires, I actually have them on a switch because I'm going to do interior lights. So when I hit them, like, the whole dashboard and the radios and everything all lights up.
That's going to look cool when that's
Yeah,
done.
so everything will all light up in it too. So.
You need to get that in like 4K close up for doing that.
Yeah, something like. But I have it. That's why I have it just on a switch, so I can turn it off and on when I want to, like, even too, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why I like doing these lies as I'm building, because then you get good ideas from people too, like, you know. Because honestly, I was just going to throw the dash in with a decal sheet that came with it, and now I'm glad I didn't. I restarted and still buffering bad. I don't know, Voodoo, what's going on there? No idea.
Yeah, but I mean, I've got like a 600 megabit per second link, and I still get problems with the internet when, like, Isabella's doing homeschooling over Zoom, Jen's working doing the Zoom call on there, but when they stop using Zoom, it doesn't greatly enhance the YouTube experience on there. I just think it's a combined capacity of everybody in your area, say, around you, you know, using like so much bandwidth on that. I mean, it's probably running at like 800-900% higher than any cable company could have ever anticipated.
Yeah, and probably this time of day too, like everybody getting home from work, jumping on their freaking social medias and going, and, like, you know. But how far away from you are the fires, Rich?
The other side of the, right, there to the east side of the bay, the other side of the wall. I'm just south of San Francisco.
Yeah.
But on the west side. So you've got the bay coming down the middle. On the east side, I suppose almost towards Sacramento, there's fires burning over there. There to the south of me in Santa Cruz, or they're also burning in San Mateo County where I am, but San Mateo County is like huge. It's and then they're also burning to the north, as though you went over the Golden Gate Bridge. They're burning that way, and we've been sitting in this brilliant band nearly every day. We've had great green air quality, despite these huge fires raining overside, because we're getting a strip of like what they call the marine layer, which is cooler air flows in from the bay or from the sea, and likewise backwards, and so we're sitting in here, and you've got this. The sky's nearly dark, and there's no smell of smoke outside at all. You can't smell anything at all. And yet on other days, I've been out running and I look down and you can't even see down into San Mateo town, and the smoke, like, you know, plays havoc with me when I'm running.
Yeah. So Tony, it's actually a Boom Racing chassis. It's actually a nice all metal chassis. Everything like is metal. Like there's not, the only thing it's not metal is the spur gear, but it's all metal drive shafts, metal skid plates, everything metal shock cars, everything. It even gives you, if you want to change the shock cars, it actually gives you carbon fiber ones. It even gives you spur gear or not spur gear. It even gives you their own pinion for the motor. And look, you like that, Tony? The battery actually has straps. So we can put whatever battery we want in it.
Which
Not
which chassis is that, Sean? Like 1801 or something like that?
which chassis?
Yeah,
The number?
didn't it say? Yeah, I forget. It said on the kit.
Yeah, the chassis number is, let me see, it tells you on the box. It is actually, it just says a chassis,
Oh, sorry, BR1 or something.
it's a BRQ 90345. So, let me see, that would be the chassis. Hold on, let me get that camera to focus.
Looks like Tony appreciates the straps. He says yes, straps.
Yeah. So
And then
that's the number there. It's BRQ 90345. So it's actually a D110 station wagon, they call it. I don't know why they call it station wagon. Like,
What do they call the other one? A pickup or something?
no, it's just the other one. I'm not sure what they call it, Keegan, to be truthful. Give me 2 seconds and I'll tell you. Hold on. The other one's really nice. I think I'm gonna have to get one of the other ones too. So the other one is um, B A category. Give me a minute and I'll find. I'm just looking for the other one right now.
Oh, sorry for my late arrival today. I was just on the phone to Horizon Hobby, gave up the will to live on that, got onto them on the chat. My felony was been overheating in under 3 minutes of just general hooning around. And when I did a full-on speed run, it's getting about 3/4 of the way up to sluggish off the line, about 3/4 of the way up to maximum speed, and the thing just cuts out. Heat champ kicks in,
On
and
your phone?
turning round, and it's coming back home to me in limp mode. But anyway, they're sending out another ESC. Oh, and they're out of stock of the 150 amp one. Damn! So they're sending me a 160 amp one.
Nice.
You can't go wrong with that.
If they made that 200 amps, they would never have had a problem with it. But I burnt out. I got 2 armor infractions and on the V1 ones within the first week, and within 2 weeks, both ESCs had.
I think Rich froze.
Just with the speaking in on there. So you would have thought, but it's like they've upgraded it to the Spectrum one and still got the same heat issues. And somebody said, oh, my internet connection is unstable. It's just, somebody said, oh, well, Horizon A-Main ran theirs drifting it around for 10 minutes. And I said, well, I've got a video coming up probably tomorrow with mine going around for like 3 minutes in the driveway. I upgraded the servo, tested it in the driveway in the yard, and after 3 minutes, the thing just cuts out.
That's crazy.
What rating batteries are you?
Yeah, so the other one is just called, let me see if my camera was, I don't think it'll focus on this for some reason.
Yeah, so it's kind of blurry there.
But yeah, so that's.
Pull it back from the camera a bit, Sean. Pull it back a bit.
Yeah,
See if it sharpens up.
It's just too white and blurry or something. Because the writing is right.
Yeah.
The writing.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, the writing is right above the picture. So.
Pull it back a bit. It's sharpening up.
Wow.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I think it's just too much of a glare.
Tilt it back. Tilt the top of it backwards. No, the other backwards. No, oh no, it's not that.
Yeah,
no, just trying to give you help. Yeah.
See if you can see
But
if you
it's
can
actually
dim
it's
see if
just
you can
called, yeah, it's just
see if
called
you can dim
the
the brightness on the screen.
Andrew?
Dim the brightness on the screen. Hold on.
So that sometimes that works. So you can see it a lot better if you like turn it almost down to nothing.
Oh, maybe so. I guess. So it's at the Defender pickup
Yeah.
truck hard body, the Team Refeed. That's the one they call it.
Okay.
So just turn that brightness up a little bit. But it's really nice because that's the chassis for it. But the body's really nice. Like when you add the cage to the back of that one, you see. So that's how it looks
Can
there.
you turn the phone sideways?
Yeah, so that's it when you add the cage to the other one, the pickup one. It's really,
Yeah.
you know. So that's the interior of it. Well, the interior comes black, but I think that one's the next one. Like with a, I think that'll be the next one.
Rich, you aren't running super high C rating batteries, like 140 C batteries or something, are you?
No, on when. Oh no, 50C ones. 50C,
Okay, so yeah.
5,000 milliamps, 50C ones. Yeah.
So you shouldn't be overheating the ESC, I wouldn't think.
No, but it's odd the way that like a lot of people had problems with the original infraction overheating the ESCs. It was a major issue on there. And then they sent out me 2 new ones and I never had any problem with the 2 new ones. And straight away now they're like,
Have you heard of many people having this problem with the felony though?
see, so. Pardon, Sean? Sorry.
Have you heard of many people having this
Say that
issue with the felony?
Not looked into it in any great detail, but the first time I took it out, I was with John from Fox City RC, and we were running that nice new speed run spot we found, and I gave it like full throttle off the line, and it went about 300 feet, and then and it was sluggish off the line, and then it just cut out, and it just like coasted back to me under limp mode, and I thought, oh god, I've like picked the wrong pack up off the side. It's not fully charged. And John lent me 2 packs that were fully charged. So we start off again, same thing. First run, it's like really sluggish off the line. And then about 3/4 of the way up where you'd think it's building up speed, the thing just shuts down. And I get home, check my pack, and it's like 94, 95% left in it. So it was fully charged. Same with the batteries that John lent me. And at that point, I was thinking, there's something wrong. I thought maybe it's a bit warm day. But then somebody said, oh, you shouldn't be running RCs in that level of heat. Where on the box does it say a heat rating? It doesn't. You know, if they're going to make something that runs, it should run in pretty much any weather, to my mind.
Yeah, so Tony said mine has a slight lag off the line, but hasn't overheated.
Oh no, this is it's slow off the line, Tony, as though you've almost got it like double the amount of gearing on the thing, and then it builds up speed, and then the thing just shuts down. It's like going no more than 300-400 feet. And just as you think it's going to wind itself up to top speed, heat temp kicks in, shuts it down.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder if the gear mesh might be wrong on it when they put it together.
It seems to be. Oh, that's the thing being when I had it on the bench the other day. If anyone saw when I was running up on the bench the other day, it's the most silent Armour car I've ever had. It's less noisy than my Traxxas cars. I moved it up and down on the bench. I can't remember if I did it in a story or a post or something on there, and it moved it backwards and forwards, and you're not getting that big tick 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 like noise from you traditionally get from the Armour Mod 1 gears on there. The thing was like buttery smooth on it. So that's why I wondered initially gear mesh on there, but most odd.
So I was just thinking maybe that might be something that could be kind of overheating the motor a little bit, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, it's literally, but even then you'd think you'd get at least like 1 full pass out of the thing, but it's sluggish as heck off the line. And then when it does get right, like I said, 300-400 feet and the thing's just shutting down. But yeah, the gear mesh seems almost super smooth at the minute. Yeah, I did think of that when I got back. Yeah. Elsen, he runs in 115 degrees on that. So yeah, makes me think, you know, the ESC should be capable of running.
Yeah.
Early is in there. You know, shouldn't be pretty much any limitation on the temperature. Yeah,
I think it just doesn't like you, Richie.
yeah.
You know. So let's see what we can do to make Richie's life miserable today. Like the wildfires
Thing
aren't.
being, I've got the twin engine infraction, which is all runs a similar setup on there. But you know, you can run that thing like 130, 140 degree. It just you get it back. I get it back in. I've got twin turbo fans on the motors, and the motors are like warm enough to touch with your hand. Not even virtually not even lukewarm after full on passes.
Crazy. And they said they're going to send you on the problem, yeah?
Yeah, they said straight away there's a problem on there. So Ilsen, the V2 and the Felony are very quiet. I was very surprised as well. Yeah, on the gearing, it's no longer is that traditional noisy gearing. Yeah, when it's bizarre because when you get any of the armors on the bench and the gearing's really noisy, and then the minute the things start rolling, the noise goes away completely.
Strange.
But yeah, should get to the bomber. I mean, I switched to then.
You done a live the other, you done a live the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, I did a live build on the first part of my no prep drag car.
Yeah, I missed that. I must have been at work or something, but the time of day was I must have been at work or something.
Yeah. So now I've got pretty much all the bits in for it now. I've then bought the wrong front wheels, which somebody said, no, for no prep drag racing, you've got to run rubber tires on the front. And I bought the little, thin bicycle wheels to go on the front of the thing on there. But somebody said, no, you've got to run with rubbers on the front on there. So, but that's easy change. And but yeah, it's coming.
Yeah,
coming
the little
together.
skinny ones.
Yeah.
The pro line Hoosiers work pretty good.
Yeah, I've got those on the back, and I got these. I'm trying to think it's coming some. We've got some little plastic bands, which are an outrageous amount of money, but they stop. You put them round the foam. You take the foam out the tire. You put them round the foam, and then insert the thing back into the tire, and it stops the tire from ballooning. And they've just got a really good video on the website, and instead of getting that big curve up and the thing going uncontrollable, the thing stays virtually flat.
Oh, because it's technically not the tire that's ballooning, it's the foams then, is it?
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah.
So when you put the bands on the foams, then that's stopping the ballooning, is it?
I mean, they weren't overly cheap. When you look at them, you think, well, they made a good profit margin on that, but then you think, good luck to them. It's their idea, it wasn't mine, on the thing. So it's like a plastic band that doesn't basically expand. Yeah. So we'll see. And I've got this Trinity Dragmaster motor, 2.5 turn brushless. Because I was looking and they recommended good ones to go for were like 4.5 turn or 3.5 turn. And then when I was searching for one of those, this one came up 2.5 turn. So I might as well give it a try.
2.5 turn, that's crazy.
That's a lot of motor right there.
Yeah. But somebody was saying people, they're recommending on some of these sites using a 1/8 ESC as opposed to like a 1/10 ESC on there. So I don't know if anybody's got any thoughts on that. I've got both ESCs I could run it with. So I'm tempted to try the big one, 1/8 one on there. I guess it's because it's just going to draw so much current.
That's what she said. Tempted to try the bigger one.
Yeah.
Nice collar choice. Kagan, the Blue Royal comes out.
You got a Mamba Monster X on mine, Rich.
On your drag car, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
And which slash body did you, or which slash chassis did you use on the low center gravity one?
LCGs. Use the LCGs on them. And I got the GTR shocks and stuff on it too. So
Yeah, that's the other thing. Gearing and shocks, I've done nothing with at all as yet. So I'm to advice on those, and as I am with the ESC. But I think interesting to go for the Mambrax. Yeah.
Hold on, Keegan. Do that again. I present you there. So show them move the tires off the back. Hold on. Spotlight video. Yeah. Show them that gun rack in the back. Turn it around there. I really like what you've done with that gun rack.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. Yeah.
That is sweet, isn't it? I gotta get myself one of them gun racks for the TF2. I think I need one. I need a couple of them actually for this rig that I'm building right now. I could do a couple of them for it, for all the side windows. But
Actually, some double-sided tape held them in there.
did you see Earl Moorhead's thing there to you, Richie? He said 1/8 handle the load of the line better. Reply is lower. Reply is
Oh,
lower.
cheers, Al. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on those guys. Yeah.
It never hurts to go bigger.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I thought about like buying a Slash and then taking it apart and then adding all the goodies to it, and I thought, well, this is just stupid. Like, why not build a thing from the ground up, and then you're not having to worry about taking the thing apart and getting rid of bits you don't need, etc., which you're not going to be able to sell on eBay for anything on there. And then I spotted a full carbon fiber chassis, like a roller, on eBay for just mentioned $100. So I just thought that's ridiculous.
Yeah, why
So,
not? For
Sent
that
him an offer for it and accepted it. So and it came in. I was like, rather than like reinventing the wheel, and with it being a roller as well as like, although I've replaced all the bearings yesterday for ceramic bearings, and I'll
put
probably
ceramic bearings,
things on it.
ceramic bearings in it.
Pardon?
You put ceramic bearings in it.
Yeah. I use those. I first used them to great effect on the Traxxas Vortec. On the Traxxas Vortec, you'd be going along flat out, and you take your finger off the throttle, and the thing would roll for maybe like 35, 40 feet before coming to a stop. And that put ceramic bearings on it, it'll run for over 100 feet when you ease off the trigger.
Yeah.
Difference they make is huge on there. So I thought, well, got to be a good advantage on a drag car, to my mind, where you've only got a short period of time to get the power down,
Yeah.
might as well maximise what power you've got. Anyway, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Right. Any advantage works, doesn't it?
And people
thanks.
see.
I was going to ask on the gearing pitch, people, but Earl's saying 32 pitch on there, smoother on the launchers. Yeah, that's why I've done nothing on the gearing yet. And it's like a lot of people are really secretive over the gearing, and
I know, yeah. It's like,
I never get into that. And it's just, if anybody asks me what I'm running, I'll tell them. Yeah. Sometimes I can't remember what stuff I fitted without going and counting the teeth on the damn things, but it's like
JJ sells gearing.
Sorry, Green Frog.
JJ sells gearing packages, I believe, with the proper gearing numbers.
No.
Already put together for you, right at JJ Customs.
Oh, it sells full packages, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, like ripping the Slash that I have, ripping it apart and just building one, but I don't use the freaking Slash as is, so I think if I took it apart and built a freaking drag car with it, I'll probably end up not ever using it either. Oh, are you kidding me? This is what I hate about beadlocks. That tighten the last screw and then one part of the freaking thing pops out. That's the sucky part of it, beadlocks.
It's painful.
So what else are you working on, Rich? Beside the twin motor?
I've got on in a minute. Like I said, well, the drag car's going to take a bit of time. I want to get that up and running in a few days. The infraction, I've got a speedrun body for it, so I might give that a go at some speed, but I'm waiting on some foam tyres coming in to run that flat out. the road van needs a bit of work following the other day's incident, which was quite lucky that it didn't go up in smoke. To say the least, it was only like I'm running like hell to get there, and somebody's like, "Oh, you're out of breath. You're not running at 3 to 5 miles a day." I mean, yeah, you try. It was like 108 degrees. I'm running there, and when you get there, I know I've got like not 4 body clips to undo. I've got 10 body clips to undo. You know, you'd be getting out of breath, but it is a panic as much as anything. And got it off and pulled the power out. But I burnt my hand quite badly on the batteries, getting them out. Didn't feel it at the time. And I got quite a nasty burn from one of them. And they were like red hot to the touch. So, and I thought, well, I can't put them in a trash bin. And there's like a trash bin in the middle of that parking lot. And I thought, well, I can't put them in there because they're just going to, if there's plastic liners on the bins, they're going to go up. So I just left them on the floor to cool down by the bins. So in the interest of safety.
Hey, TS O'Day, what's up?
But yeah, Kev blew one of the ESCs, sent it, but they've got a recommendation on those ESCs on the outside of the packet. It says, do not use with motor greater than 800 kV. And I looked at it and I thought, well, yeah, 600 kV, I'm all right within that. But Kev was running those on his speedrun car at 2,250 kV. So I was thinking, well, those things are going to go up, you know, in flames. And now I think if he'd been pushing that, they probably would have flamed out on him, or certainly the batteries would. If he had the same problem as me, just blew the batteries up, and once the batteries up, they puff and they go, and he would have had real problems given the closeness of the shell to the batteries. One of those had gone up, that thing would have been a write-off. But I still worry about the tyres on that boy, because I keep sensing, Kev, you need to think about the tyres. Because those tyres probably going to do like 120 at best, maybe like, but into the 140, 150 mark. One of those tires is going to blow, and then you've got like a 16-pound missile, which is completely out of, you know, you ain't gonna, you're only, it's only gonna be luck as to what.
You froze, Richie.
Like, coming back.
You're coming back,
What
Richie.
it's going, if it goes off the road. Pardon?
Yeah, you froze there for a moment.
Sorry, it says connection unstable. The girls are using the internet. Yeah, no, what you're saying, it's never the crash that itself that's worried me in terms of the damage to the car. It's more what damage it would cause to somebody or something else if it goes off the road. And say like there's, you know, outside JG Customs, there's pickup trucks and cars sat like, you know, 10, 12 feet off the road.
Yeah.
If like, somebody's sitting in one of those having their lunch and my car, 16-pound car, goes through the window doing 120 miles an hour, it's not going to end well.
No.
You know, you're going to be into like being sued for 6 figures at best, or worst rather. You smacks into somebody's car and, you know, causes, you know, so you could easily find yourself being sued for like $20,000-$30,000.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I like that parking lot you run in there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's a farmer's market there on a Saturday when it in the parking lot below, and as I found out, and then used the upper one for all the parking for it. So, but even now, in terms of COVID, you go there on like Saturday, there's like hundreds of people there.
Yeah.
So go there on the Saturday and Sunday. The security guards have like glanced over, but I think, you know, as you're not taking the mickey or causing too many problems or anything, I don't think they're too worried. I don't think they would have been impressed had that car caught fire in the middle of the parking lot. That was in my mind. I was thinking,
yeah, the different story altogether.
This is not going to be good if I have to call the fire brigade out.
Yeah. Hey, honey Lulu, welcome in.
Yeah, who can't actually
Girl
get to the
says
car.
Hooms are good for 135 miles an hour. The foams are good for 160 miles per hour, but he doesn't know about any tire that'll hold at 200 miles an hour.
No, Earl, I agree. That would be Earl on there. Yeah. I've heard like the BSR foams, I think are guaranteed up to, and as are the GRP tires, I think they're guaranteed up to 160. But then Phil Jolly said like one blew at him on like 120 the other day, and you know, after he demolished the car. On that, but I think if Kevin wants to run at 200 miles an hour, he's going to have to get bite the bullet and get some wheels specially made up with some foam on the top of them. And because Phil Jolly said that car was running the carbon fiber, the one that did 203 miles an hour. They spent years developing it, and
Yeah.
it had carbon fiber wheels for a reason. And Kev's there saying, well, we'll trim the foams, but if you're just going to trim the foams on stock wheels, I can't quite see it working. I think he needs to get the tires right. I think potentially it's got the power there, but not convinced it won't blow over either. That's what it did lift the other day quite badly. If anybody noticed, he said, "Whoa, that lifted." I think it looked like a little bump, and the thing like kicked backwards and forwards on there. But does that at like 140, and
Yeah. At 140, that thing gone.
Yeah.
No, hit a bump like that, and it's away.
well, I mean, you got even like I think they weigh about 11 pounds of stock, so with the batteries in, probably about 13, 14. Got a few upgrades on there. You could be fairly easy to hit 16. I think my twin engine one probably, as Earl's probably does, probably weighs closer to 15, 16 pounds on there.
Yeah.
On that, and that going through the air at like 100 miles an hour. I think Earl had a really lucky escape. He was, I was thinking he was going to have like written half the car off, and he actually got remarkably little damage actually on there.
Yeah, general hobbies, I agree. The sound of some of them guys passing by the camera is like crazy.
Oh, that's the thing that you didn't carry off. Me and John did a few speed run passes. I didn't like record anything with the twin engine fraction, and the noise it makes coming past you under full throttle. It sounds like louder than any nitro car you've heard. Just crazy.
Yeah, it is like the sound, and you just hear them coming whizzing by, like it's freaking insane.
But not the cheapest thing to run is like, I mean, those battery, the 8S Power Hobby batteries probably got about 30, 35 minutes of runtime out of them before they began to peak out. But the tires, if you're on full home mode, it'll get through a set of tires in less than 8 minutes.
That's insane.
It's at $60 a piece, $60 a set, Sean.
Yeah, and that's quick for a Power Hobbies battery too, though, because them batteries are like, they normally last a pretty long time in Power Hobbies.
Oh, those things, they are monstrously good, those 8S ones.
Yeah.
Monstrously good. I mean, that's what set me thinking. I looked at it and I wrote to them and said, look, I've had an idea for a car. What do you think? And they said, yeah, like, we'd be interested. So I think it works well with both ways on there. But if anybody's seen my balance lead repair video, I had the balance lead too close to the center drive shaft, and it wrapped around the center drive shaft and ripped like 6 of the wires away from the battery.
Yeah.
At about $130, $140 a piece, this was not a good moment in my RC car life. But I managed to put it back, and it's been fine since I put it back together. So yeah.
We soldered them back in. Nice.
Yeah. I did a video on it, Green Fog, as to like, because it's one of those ones you think, well, not many people are going to watch this, but those that do are probably going to be quite thankful for it. But yeah, it's like watched a couple of other videos on it and then tried to shorten the work, but still keep it good on there. But
Hey,
yeah.
Joel J, what's up?
But the only thing being, if you make the slightest slippage, one of those leads touches anything else, the flash that comes off.
Holy crap! Earl was like the fastest we blew homes is 15 seconds. Whew, man, that is crazy.
But that's a stop, I'd assume.
Huh?
There's 3 different compounds of Hoons. I'm wondering which compound it was.
Any compound, even though 15 seconds, I'm seeing.
Yeah, true. It's $100.
That's why I stick to crawling.
I did a burnout with a huge set of 4 with it up against the wall, and I think I got through all 4 in under a minute. And it would have probably blown them quicker if I'd really gone hard at it. But yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, 15 seconds. That's probably speed. Mind you, you think full throttle acceleration, the thing's going to be up to 140 within under 15 seconds, I would think. Yeah.
There's always one way that gives you trouble, isn't it? I don't know if it's the rubber that's out of whack or what is it, but every time I think I have it in and lined up, it just pops out.
You could check, is there a seam or something, like a little
No, I
MO mark or something?
no, I even just took the foam. I even just cut the foam, even like
Right.
you know, thinking maybe it was the foam. Start back. I used to waterproof my receivers. I used to just wrap a balloon around the receiver. Yeah, I don't. I use a I use a lot of Spectrum receivers, and I don't. Some of them are waterproof, some of them aren't. Like I use the ones for airplanes, so that I can drive both trucks at the same time. Like,
They're not likely to be waterproof, those, Sean.
yeah, I know. But I don't even bother waterproof. And I was actually shocked because most of my Range Rover is waterproof, but the receiver I didn't conform or coat the receiver, or I didn't do anything like that. And that thing took a big, huge bath a couple of weeks ago, and it's still running perfectly. Like the
Yeah, some of the
receiver's
new
still running.
Spectrum receivers are waterproof. They're already conformal coated.
Yeah. Well, these are the ones for the airplanes I use.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I was saying to Joel J, the stuff I use, I buy on Amazon, the conformal coating. It comes in like a small, almost like a nail polish type bottle. But the advantage on that, it's got the brush built in the top. So you don't need a separate paintbrush or anything. So you can just paint your board with it, stick it back in. You don't have to worry about the brush drying out, anything like that.
it comes with the brush and all too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It's only it's about 12, 13 bucks on Amazon.
Yeah. But you can get
Is yours a silicone base?
Yeah.
There's two different types of conformal coating, silicone and I figured two different types.
And you can also get it in spray, can't you? Where you just actually spray it on.
Yeah.
Like a spray can or something, I think. This thing better go together this time. If this doesn't go together this time, boys, get ready for YouTube to start bleeping a channel. Like, you know.
Right. Pop right back out on you. You're gonna swear.
Oh,
I don't
man.
know. A little grease or something would help.
Yeah. I think I've already done enough swearing on this channel already over these wheels, but if this goes wrong this time, if your children in the room, people, please tell it. I'm giving you a public warning to get the children out of the room.
Yeah, the one I use, people, is MG Chemicals silicon modified conformal coating. And it's now, oh God, that's jumped up quite a bit. It's now at $18.69 on Prime, but it comes with a little brush included in there. 55 milliliters. You'll virtually never run out of that, bearing in mind how much you use on a receiver circuit board.
I would think that silicone is a little bit more flexible than like the acrylic, I think is the other type.
Yeah, I didn't realize green fog there were two, but yeah, that's why I googled it. The silicon.
Yeah, so
You would have thought acrylic. Yeah, you would thought acrylic would be harder to work with, given the fact that when it sets, it's going to be more brittle.
Yep.
Yeah, so TSO Day said some of the Red Cat receivers are conformal coated along with Fly Sky receivers as well. So they come
Okay.
automatically conformal coated.
It's good to know.
Yeah, because I think that's one of Red Cat's big selling points in it. They like show the trucks coming up out of the water and everything when they're selling them. You know?
Yeah, I did a video in my early days in New Jersey. I had the TRX4, and that's when I used it on that to waterproof receiver, all the electrics on there. And I took that down about 3 or 4 feet underwater. And the thing's completely under. You had to not only you had to vent all the tires, I had to vent the body because the air pocket would lift the body up. I had to put weights in on the wheels to keep the thing down, but it'd get to about 3.5 feet below the water, and you'd lose the radio signal.
3.5 feet below the water.
Below the water, yeah.
I'd like the fucking.
You'd lose the radio. You'd lose the radio signal. And I was actually thinking about extending the receiver lead and putting a cork so the receiver lead would float on the top of the water.
Nice. Yeah.
Hey Jay, we'll see you. Thanks for stopping by, mate. And
A lot of those submarines have to have cord on them.
we'll see you during the week. If we don't, we'll see you on Wednesday for the workbench. Or see you next Tuesday's out of here. So
See
have a
what
good one,
RC's
Jay.
broken over the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, the Red Cat receivers just branded Fly Sky. They are because if you hold one of the Fly Sky receivers, I'm not sure which one it is, and the Red Cat receiver side by side, if you took the sticker off the two of them, you wouldn't know which one's which. If you took the Fly Sky sticker and the Red Cat sticker off, you wouldn't know which. I have two of them back there somewhere. I'm not sure what ones it is though. Yeah, so there, that only comes with Gen 8 Pros coded.
Anyway, John, guys, I'm gonna call it a night.
Richie, no problem.
I've just got. I've recorded a load of stuff, and I desperately need to get on with some editing.
Yeah, no
on
problem.
that.
Thanks.
Sorry to leave you. Great. Thanks to everyone out there in the chat, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Stay safe, people. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Richie. Stay safe from them fires.
Yeah, Rich.
Bye.
Take care.
All right, have a good one, man. Yeah, I'll only give it like another 15 minutes or so myself. I'll probably call it. Get something to eat before the tanks show, you know.
Mm-hmm.
See if we lost our jobs or not. I don't know what. I think that's just for like if people lost their jobs during COVID or something, just to cheer them up.
I hope so.
I don't
Sure
think
is.
he lost his job. I hope he didn't anyway.
Right.
You know? I did send him an invite too, so but we'll make sure we wrap up in plenty of time so people's got plenty of food. Look, this thing must have knew I was about to get kicked off YouTube. It actually went
Fixed.
right. Yeah,
Nice.
went right. I'm gonna cut the corners of the foam on this one first. There's always one of them that gives you freaking a headache in there.
Always.
You know, nothing just goes together. Plain and simple. This is how it is. So what's the plans for the weekends?
I
Not
got
much.
Reese in tomorrow or Saturday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
What are you
night, John, or during the day?
Saturday night.
Oh, Saturday night. Nice.
Yeah. Figure I'll try to fix the transponder I broke the other night.
Yeah. Later, TS today. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I'm debating canceling my Santa and getting another trail truck, but I can't drive two. Joel, it's like anything. The more you practice it, the easier it becomes. I'll show you. I use. So this is actually the transmitter I use. I keep forgetting I put that camera up there. So one truck would be completely independent on that stick. The other truck's completely independent on that stick. So if I want, I can just drive one, or I can just drive the two. I can drive any one of them at a time. And it's easy once you practice it. It's no problem. Honestly, when I go out now with just one truck, after about 10 minutes, I get bored with the one truck, just driving the one. Because with driving the two, it's so much more. You get so much more attention, and like I don't know, you have to be keeping an eye on both trucks at the same time, sort of. So it keeps you more aware. And especially because there is times, don't get me wrong, like I've hit the wrong stick and the wrong truck is actually took off and fallen off a tree branch or something because I didn't actually mean to hit that stick. So it keeps you awake. The stick is also a throttle, yeah. So this I have it set up where so this one up, forward, reverse, right, left. Same with this one, forward, reverse, right, left. So it's handy because even if I'm angling, like I can be turning and drive. So you get so much. You actually get way more control over like. Because if I was going down in that angle, the wheels would be turning and be reversing, same as I'm going up. So you actually have a lot more control of the truck, if that makes any sense. Like instead of just pulling the trigger and turning the handle, that's all one. It's all one motion. You're making everything do like. But you have to use. You actually have to use flight receivers. Hold on, let me put that camera up again a little bit. So you actually have to use flight receivers because the regular ground receivers won't work with it. Island RC Duke, what's up? That's why I use the Spectrum. I don't know if I have one of the. I don't have one of them sitting around. They're actually the D620s or something. The 6 channel I use. And you can use the 4 channel. The only reason I use the 6 channel is so
AR 6600 or something.
yeah, DR600. I think that. No, that's not. That's the wired one. Can I use the wireless?
Oh,
Doesn't have
nice.
doesn't have an antenna or anything. And the reason I use a 6 channel is because this switch here is like my high and low gearboxes. So whenever I have two trucks with both high and low transmission, I use the same I use the same input. So if I accidentally hit the button, both trucks switch at the same time. So one truck doesn't take off with the other one still going slow. So the two of them would, if I accidentally hit it on one, both trucks high gearbox will kick in or low. And then this switch I use for my horns. So when you hear the horns and all beeping, that's all the horns off of that one. That's with the 6 channels. It's the only reason I use 6 channels. Axiomatic, driving two rigs sure helps solve the what am I going to drive today problem. It actually does, Axio, because I went out the other day and I actually brought 4 rigs with me. So after I was finished driving two, I just grabbed another two and drove them in a different location. So it actually solves the problem. Going out one day and being able to drive 4 rigs, not too bad of a day. That's cool. I think I need a little more wheel time first. Only been crawling a couple of weeks. Yeah, now's the time to do it. Jump in, fresh start. Don't get any bad habits with a trick or with a gun. Then and I knocked that camera all out of freaking focus again, did I?
Yeah, that's a little high.
It'll be all right. I'll do it for a
Yep.
while.
Yep. Yeah.
You know what? I didn't even mark these two. So I'm going to do this one last. I'm going to do this one last bead lock and then call it a night.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. So you're ready. Keegan, Sean, JM. Axel saying hello to you there, guys.
Oh, hello.
I don't know why. I don't know why, like that simple mark. I didn't think of that on the first bead lock. Like just putting that Sharpie mark so the two of them line up perfect. I wouldn't have had to do the first one twice. So much simpler, man. Crazy. RC Voodoo, you must have been lurking in the background there, bro, will you?
Axial exit cheater B-locks. That's what I'm using. Only got
Yeah.
5 screws in the back.
Nice. Them though, you got to be careful, though, Keegan. Let me. Them. Did you run them over your portals yet?
No,
So you got to be careful because I had to actually end up using on my TRX4. I had to use like 9mm offsets. You see the little hoop that comes down inside the room.
yeah, here.
Yeah, that was actually catching the top of my portal.
See, luckily, it's going to be close. I don't know. I'll have to double check, but this is all the way out almost to the edge. It's pretty deep hub.
Yeah, so it just yeah, because I ended up having to get 9mm offsets for mine because it was catching
Nope, I'm
catching
good.
the portal.
Looks like it's just right.
Yeah, and you know the
Okay.
crazy thing too, and it's actually hilarious. Like I put all four of them on, pulled the trigger, the wheels weren't moving. I was like, what the hell? Like, what's going on here? I pulled the trigger again, nothing. Stripped the whole thing down, took all the electronics out, everything, tested all the electronics separately, all working, putting them back in the truck again. Wheels still wouldn't move. I was like, what the hell is going on? Then when I went to pick it up to like get angry and throw it across the room, and I noticed them things were sitting on the portals, and they wouldn't allow the things to spin around the portals. I was
Oh,
like,
God.
you kidding me? Like, it stripped this whole thing apart. Hey, Adventure Time RC, what's up?
Lucky you didn't burn out the motor or anything, too.
I know, it was like, but I couldn't believe, like, I stripped, and I was laughing. I was like, how stupid of a move is that? Like, that's why I tell everybody, no such thing as a stupid question, just stupid answers.
Looks like Axe is getting heavy rain, too.
Yeah, I'm getting hammered up here, actually.
Still coming down.
No, it seemed to have taken a break there for a moment, like, so. Seems to have. Losing everybody. So I'm gonna finish this one beadlock, guys, now, and I'm gonna end the stream. So hopefully it goes together right the first time. So it seems to be okay there.
Don't jinx yourself.
I know, yeah. It's Murphy's Law, though, isn't it?
Mhm.
And you say, yeah, that's fine, it's okay to me. That's when you have the issues. Hey, Axial Twister. Figured I would drop in and say hello.
Anything.
Robin, thanks for stopping in, man. Just a quick thing when I'm putting some beadlocks together. Instead of cursing at myself, I can curse at everybody else. You know? Getting the bearings for the X-Max. I can finally fix that up for bashing. And how
Nice.
did I know you were testing out the new layout for the track, Axel. How did that go the other day?
All good. That's back into shape.
Much love, everyone. I got a quick dinner. Honey Lulu, hope we're eating something nice. I'm out. Thanks for the help. See you. And yeah, no problem, Jose. Have a good one. Man, that thing's way in there too far. It's crazy how they didn't put like a little nub on them to stop them actually going. You can actually put them right through the whole back. Like,
Yeah, I should give you a washer or make
yeah,
it a.
something, or even just make the end like have a little nub where it just goes to that certain set point. Like,
Yeah,
I
you gotta
will
be
be
close.
dropping my intentional thoughts. on the Boom Racing D110 soon. I have a ton of interesting things you may want to check yours for. Cool, actually, I'll definitely be checking that out. Yeah, because I haven't even started into the chassis yet. I haven't even started into the chassis. I'm just putting the bead locks and everything together at the minute.
I take it he built one already.
Yeah, he has the just short the pickup one.
Gotcha.
So he actually has the pickup one, which is really nice. I think he's doing a camel truck with it, which would be really cool. As far as I know, he's doing a camel truck with it. What the hell? Why does that keep backing out? So, hey, no problem, Javier. Studying's more important than watching my stupid ass do this. You know? Make sure you get your homework done, or we'll be putting you in the corner.
That's right.
I have the D110 truck body. Yeah, he's got the silver pickup one I was showing earlier.
Yep.
That's the one our Axial Twister has.
Okay.
Which is a really nice one too, you know. This one's not for doing any heavy work or any abuse. That's what I have all the other rigs for. This one's just a nice little fun ride. This one. Hey, Fred RC, what's up?
You gotta remember you said that. Take it easy on that one. No
Yeah,
rolling
I
it.
have so many rigs that I can go out and just kill like if I wanted to. But I'm starting to come to Axial Twister's dark side. You know, want to start living the Leaf life. Even though this one's not a Leaf rig, but man, it's just something about driving that. When you go out with that TF2, just driving it, there's something like just it's different. It's nice. But although I really like when I go out with that Range Rover that I built, man, the way that body rolls and that thing moves, just it, it is nice. But I put super soft shocks on it to allow it to, so like when you go over something, it just rocks side to side and just bounces. Like I was going to put the harder shocks on, but I wanted to actually see the movement of the truck whenever you put it over something.
Yeah, it looks nice, especially with those small tires.
Yeah, the more I drive it, the more I drive it, the more I'm liking it too. Like nice tag Leaf life, Axial Twister, definitely. Definitely coming, and definitely coming to that side of it. Komodo is an underrated rig. Kev, it surely is, man. It surely is. Especially
Especially for the
that.
price. Sorry. Say again, Sean.
Oh no, Kev was just saying about the Komodo, and I was just saying, especially the second one, the turn radius on that new Komodo, the GSO2, is crazy, man. It would near enough turn on top of itself. Hey Sean, I'll sell you a Vanquish Pro. You're okay with that one, Axial, you know? Couldn't
You
give
could buy-
couldn't
it
give
again?
that thing away.
See what you could trade it for first. Sean.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, couldn't give it away. So
If you're selling it, X, let me know.
So how many rigs you gonna get for that one?
a couple. It's a good.
Yeah, he got
trade.
those RC 4-wheel drives.
Yeah, it is a good rig for trading. I will give you that. Right, so. But as I said, I think the Ultra will be better because of the portals. Hey, barbecue, welcome in. Just getting ready to red up in a moment. I'm gonna have it drop Loctite now because I see even as I'm tightening one, like it's backing out on the other side.
Oh, the nuts coming off.
It's crazy though, like how I can't believe you can pull them through there, like so easy.
Have to put it in the review.
Yeah, just they should have something on it. We cannot pull that through. That's just ridiculous.
Wonder how many people have ruined their rims, or at least a
Yeah,
screw.
yeah. I wonder how many like right now. Yeah, that one won't even. I think it will have this end up thread lock on all of them. I have a feeling if it don't, they're all of them are gonna back out. That's them done. Oh, man, I tell you, there's a nice weight to them freaking things too. Just, which method rims are they, Keegan? Anyway,
Just the cheap ones, Incision.
oh, the incision ones, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
They came with the hubs and
Yeah.
kind of their basic ones.
What's up, barbecue? That's what I'm trying to avoid, barbecue. On to stick to my roots. Till next time, brothers. I hope you all have a great night. Axial Twister, man. Thanks for stopping in. Leaf life forever.
Later.
Okay, so I guess I could start calling this a day. Get some dinner before tanks. See the kids a little bit. So there we go, guys. That's the wheels done. So next I gotta just start working on the chassis. So this will be the next lives, and we'll start working, taking this, stripping it, just greasing it, putting it together, seeing. But see how they look on there. I was thinking of doing them the same color as I was thinking of doing them the same color as the truck, but I think I might just leave them black like that. I was thinking of doing them the desert color as well, but I think
think black's pretty nice. You got some black trim details, so
yeah,
maybe you can mat them out if they're too shiny or something. If the rest of it's all matte.
yeah, that's it. Like I gotta actually Because I know when I painted the body, some of the paint takes the trim out, but I think just the black, when I put the body on properly, I think the black will be actually pretty okay with that rig,
Oh, yeah,
you know?
that looks nice.
Yeah, I gotta actually figure out fitting that rig all together, you know?
Venture Time's got a question. Any thoughts on the 8S Outcast? He's been thinking about getting one.
Hey, nah, I'd say Earl Moorhead or some of them guys in there probably have a better idea of that 8S. I wouldn't know much.
Maybe they'll come out with a V2 soon, like they did the Creighton 8S.
I just wouldn't know much about bicycles, so I wouldn't like to give anybody advice on one, you know?
Right.
The only thing I'll end up telling you is buy a slash 4x4. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, right. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah, that's for sure. You know?
A lot to be said about the short course body protecting the truck, like on the Mojave too. I think that's part of its protection is the body.
Earl, stay safe out there in California. Them wildfires, man. I know it's crazy out there at the minute, so just
Really?
stay safe, brother. Be
Hopefully you
good.
got more.
Yeah. That's it. So, guys, I guess I'll call this. So, JM, you want to say your goodbyes there?
See you guys, what, an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Hit the like button. We'll talk to you then. Thanks for having me.
No problem, Jam. Egan.
Thanks for having me, Sean. Been fun as always. Great chatting with everybody in the chat. See you guys soon.
No problem, Keegan. Thanks for always being here. JM, thanks for being here.
No problem.
Everyone in the chat, thanks so much for taking the time to stop by and having a bit of fun in the chat. Thanks, Sean. Fires at our hill. We are watching it close. Yeah, just be careful, Earl. Like, because I know I have a lot of family in California, and I've seen a lot of photos they've been sending. Like, it's crazy out there at the moment. Like, you know, so just stay safe, brother, and be good.
Yep.
All right, later, everyone. Thanks for taking the time to stop by, and we'll see you on the next one. So one of these days, I'll actually put out a. One of these days, I'll put out what do you call it, like a thing first, so people know a notification. Like I'll not just pick up my computer and go live. So, but it's hard for me because I don't know when I'll get the time to. So, all right, everybody, I'm babbling. So thanks a lot for taking the time to stop in. All right, let me live and YouTube. Stop live stream.